are some people in this world who know that their power is so great, but they purposely minimize it because they prefer connection and peace in their lives. But they know that the moment that they decide to unleash their full potential, it's game over for everybody. It's gonna be a lonely journey because everybody is going to be like, where did this person come from, and like, why are they eating my lunch, you know? And if you're one of those people, I am telling you right now, go crazy, unleash yourself. These people who underestimated you, they need to see you in your full power. Okay, I love you, bye.
Friendship rates are declining in 2026, and this is why. Hi guys, welcome back to Claire Monica Talks. I'm your host Claire Monica, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with a video about why friendships are declining, why triple threat women, why powerful women, men, people, why people are less willing to entertain friendships, especially one-sided, toxic, just weird energy friendships. Friendship isn't what it used to be. And I'm sure we can see that even on online, in real life, you can see how friendship has definitely lost its meaning. It's become something that's become more performative. And it's definitely come to a point where you need to be really good at vetting people in order to sustain healthy friendships, especially if you're a powerful person or you're someone that's successful or working towards success. You have a bright glow about you. I just made a video about The Chosen One, so make sure you guys watch that. But literally, when you are someone who has come to make a big change, it's going to be hard to be around people that don't feel threatened by that or don't act weird as you progress in life. But yeah, this is just going to contain different reasons, different story times on why people, whether because of looks, whether because of actual tangible success, why people are just opting out of friendships. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you towards the end.
One reason I find life so easy is because the first thing I will do is leave. I will leave the friendship, the relationship, the job. I don't care. One strike, you're out. I'm off.
Why the prettiest females always got no friends?
Because people are jealous of us. I don't care. You know what? I'm tired of being humble about this. People are insecure. People are jealous. And let you be a woman of color, let you be plus size, ooh, then they really don't like that confidence. We live in our own little beautiful bubble where we don't have to compete with nobody. What is there to compete for? Why do I have to compete? Me? Compete with anybody? For what? So when you have that attitude, someone who's insecure, they might be attracted to the light that's in you, but then when they get close enough, they want to snuff it out. And they don't like that I'm always going to win. I'm always going to be good. It doesn't matter how you try to come at me, I'm always going to win. And they can't handle that. That's really it. I'm tired of trying to find a deeper meaning, babes. That's it. That's it.
And when you have the ability to just walk away from somebody, people won't get that because very few people are actually resources in life. Most people are trying to find somebody to attach themselves to because they lack resources. But when that's different from you, and usually people reach out to you and even spark friendship because they see how you can be a resource to them, you know you can walk away because you have confidence in your ability to invest in your relationships and actually be impactful in them. Whereas when other people form a relationship with you, a lot of times in their mind, you're like the best they can get, whether that be in friendship or in another type of relationship. And they're cognizant of your connectivity, your potential, and the ways in which you can be a resource to them, which adds in a layer of possessiveness disguised as protection over you. These people become highly protective over you and also become entitled to you in their mind. So if ever you try to distance from them, it's like a personal attack and a taking away of resource. Imagine going to a nation and stealing all of their water, a major natural resource that is necessary for survival. For some people, you become their water, you become their air, you become their life force. So removing yourself from them, even though you have the capacity, the confidence, and the knowingness to know you can do better, they don't know they can do better in their own lives, and they've attached the best to you. So you trying to distance yourself will not go over well with them. Signs of these individuals come up early. They will lay claim to you almost prematurely in a way that would be as though y'all knew each other for years on end. They will practice undying loyalty to try to get you to do the same, to try to bond you guys together. They will try to bond over gossip or trauma, trying to get you to reveal deep, dark secrets so that you fear departing from them. They will also always want to know what you're doing, where you are. These are the type of friends that don't like the fact that you have other friends. Any aggressive possessiveness or control are indicators of somebody with this personality trait. After raising conflict or stepping away from them, these people will flip a switch and it's as if you never knew this individual the whole time. You will get to see their survival brain in conflict with them because they see you as a survival resource. So they will be, again, attacking you because you're you, but they'll also be protective and aggressive and possessive in their attacks because who you are is a resource to them. And they will also resent you because they feel like if the feelings of codependency and necessity weren't mutual, you were lying to them this whole time. It's a slap in the face that their plans to fake proximity or speed up the process of closeness did not work, and the whole time you were cognizant of it. And upon this realization, they may begin to feel embarrassed, but instead of doing some reflection, they will lash out on you because it feels as though you're the one that exposed them simply by calling your power, attention, and time back to yourself.
I'm a 30-year-old woman, and there's so many things that I've been noticing about friendship. For me, I find it very uncomfortable to be on a pedestal in someone's eyes. I don't want you to look at me with awe. That's not a place for a stable, reciprocal friendship. And I've noticed through surviving the things that I have survived and still being able to show up and push towards my future whilst being very much in the present moment, grounded in the present moment, isn't something that's common. People can look at you and think, you've really just kept going for 10 years. That's not really a great place for friendship to be based on. I notice little comments here and there from people when I'm talking to them about things that are happening in my life. They're treating it like a soap opera, like this exciting gossip. I don't like that. You're not my friend if that's how you approach me. People ask really intrusive questions via text message. They're not thinking about how you're doing. They're like catching up on the soap opera that they think is my life. I think having a very small platform on social media doesn't help because people start to stop seeing you as a human being. It's been a really fascinating journey posting online, sharing my story and seeing how the people that know me in real life are interpreting it. What I'm talking about here is a minority of people. My friends that I've known since I was a little girl have always been really good friends. But as I get older, I recognize that I've been applying the label of friend too frivolously and too generously because there are some people that are acquaintances only, that are good time friends only, and that I can only be around when my cup is overflowing. I am an introverted woman. People don't believe this because I'm confident. That's not the same thing. I recharge in solitude. So to be at a nightclub with you is the opposite of something that's going to help me in those moments. But people take it really offensively. I always communicate when I need a bit of space from friends because of this, but people just can't believe that I'm an introverted woman because I'm confident. It's just annoying. I don't want to keep explaining myself to people that call themselves my friends. What I am describing is a thing that actually does happen. It's just very frustrating when you realize, wait, so many people prioritize their comfort zone over other people's safety. Anyhow, we've got this.
I hate when people say, oh, you could have talked to me, you know. No, I couldn't. You don't listen. You deflect. You twist everything and you fucking play victim, fam. I hate when they say that. Nah, brother. You could have just spoken to me, though. You could have chatted to man still. No, nah, brother. You deflect everything on me like everything's now my fault now. Now I'm feeling bad about. There's certain people you just can't talk to, you know. You just look at them and you think to yourself, there's no point talking to that person because you're just going to punch them in the face. There's no point chatting to them. You're wasting your energy and time. I know so many people are like that. And oh my days. You ever try to chat to someone and they dismiss it straight away? Fucking pussies, man. Oh my days. Literal pussies. I've spoken to people before and they've gone, nah. And they've cut out the thing. And I'm looking at thinking, why did they cut that and deflect that real quick? I'm telling you, you're going to end up punching them in the side of the head. There's no point. Jokers. And then in the same breath, like a month later, oh, no, you could have spoken to me still. Flipping hell. Jackal and hired personality much? Fucking twats.
So a lot of people don't realize this. Some people just don't need friends. They're enough with themselves. Okay? If y'all can't ever get to that point, that you can't spend enough time, making yourself a priority and accomplishing things in your life, I guarantee you that people that have a lot of friends have more to complain about than they do, successes to show. So I'd rather have something to teach and leave my kids and give to my children than say I have a bunch of friends. When y'all are older, y'all won't see a need for friends because y'all have too many people to deal with already. Okay? Friends will just be an obligation that you want to cancel on or that you feel stressed to even be bothered with. And sometimes friends take stuff too personally. When you running 3 businesses, you got kids, you're married, you're doing all this kind of stuff. What's a friend gonna do? You gonna help me? Come on.
If you make a crazy transformation, if you lose a lot of fat, you become fitter, you become more attractive, people will actually hate you. A lot of people will like you, but a lot more people will hate you. Let me explain why. What happens with a lot of people is that when you make the transformation, you start to basically look better than them, right? You start being, you're much healthier than them, you're much more physically fit than them, right? And it makes them insecure about themselves, right? So what they do is, instead of saying, oh bro, how did you do it? Let me do it like you, blah, blah. Oh, you still look the same. Oh, you don't look that much different. Oh, but your nose is still the same. Oh, but your hair's still the same. Like, they'll say stuff like that, right? Because God knows they can't say, oh, you're still fat, because that's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a perfect example. Look at Adele, right? Adele. She's the perfect example. When she was obese, everybody loved her. Oh, everybody loved her. Oh, yes. Oh, Adele. Oh, my God. Adele's very cute. Adele's cute. Don't let her lose any weight now. When Adele lost all that weight, all the man started saying, yo, Adele's leng. Most women start saying, well, no, now she's not supporting the fat people. Like, why would she lose weight? No, I don't like Adele anymore. Like, why did she lose? This is unhealthy. This is unrealistic. This is that. You see what I'm saying? Guys, the amount of discipline and dedication it takes to make any sort of transformation, whether you're going from obese to fit, whether going from being skinny to being, very, really muscular, it's gonna make other people jealous. It's gonna make other people hate on you, right? This is what you need to keep in mind. There's a lot of people who get inspired by it, right? And the ones that get inspired are the reason I do what I do, right? The haters, yes, everything comes with haters, right? You know what I'm saying? It just really affects me at first. I just be like, oh my God, why did this person say this negative comment? But then I realized not everyone's gonna agree with me. Not everyone's gonna see things from my perspective, and not everyone's gonna agree with me based on my experiences, right? Some people will, some won't, right? And that's fine. That's why I don't respond to any comments anymore. That's why I don't really read any comments. Do you know what I'm saying? So, anyways, guys, follow for more.
You know the kind of silence that cuts deeper than words? When you realize that your friends are making plans without you and you only find out because somebody else actually slips up and says it. And it's not that you're a bad person. You're literally so kind. It's not that you're not loyal. It's your presence that triggers something in other people that they just don't want to confront. This jealousy, comparison, insecurity. So instead of them working through it, they solved it by excluding you. And that's the quiet punishment of being pretty. You become the friend who never gets the invite, even though you are the one who showed up for everybody else. You got the birthday gift. You supported the business. And if you've ever felt that, you know that the ache it leaves behind. It's so heavy. And it's not just missing an outing. It's missing belonging. So here's the truth. You didn't do anything wrong. Their distance says more about their wounds than your self-worth. And the healing shift comes when you realize that you don't have to keep begging to sit at tables that were never built for you. But the best part about it is that when you start connecting with women who have been through those same silent betrayals, the sting fades. You realize that you're not unlovable. You're just in the wrong room.
You were built to not make a lot of friends. Again, you were built to not make a lot of friends. And let me tell you why. Because your mission in life is too real, too raw, and too authentic. and too transparent for people to comprehend. Your connection to God, to spirit, to ancestors, to the universe, okay, it's unmatched, it's beyond belief. Your frequency, your vibration is too high, it's too expansive for people to catch up. It's unrealistic to have relationships with people like a group of 50 or 30 people, because you're not meant to keep those relationships, a lot of those relationships. The thing here is with you, you are a person that, like I said, you're very transparent, raw, and real, but also as well, the friendships, the connections, the business relationships that you are supposed to have in this lifetime has already been predestined, predetermined, the ones that are long lasting, that are going to have longevity into your life. You're meant to have friends that comprehend your mission, understand the logistics behind your mission in this lifetime. Okay? There's some people that come into your life temporarily, right? Because they're meant to teach you something. You're meant to gain a lesson from those connections that are just temporary connections. The ones that are permanent, those are the ones that ground you, that basically are your rock, are your base. They're the ones who basically help you build the base, the structure, the foundation that cannot be shaken. And these are people that are aligned with the same purpose, the same meaning, which is God, universe. So if you're wondering why you don't have a lot of friends or no friends, it's because you haven't met the real ones yet. You haven't met those that comprehend the logistics behind your spiritual journey, your ascension journey. You haven't met those people yet. That's why you don't have friends, or that's why you don't have a lot of friends, okay? Because you're meant to have friends that are real, that are going to keep it real with you. You're going to keep it real with them. And you guys are meant to help each other and balance each other out. Even with romantic relationships as well. The reason why you don't have that partner yet, that soulmate of yours, okay, when it comes to a romantic relationship, it's because you haven't met the real one yet. Okay? That's what it is. You don't have a lot of friends, or you have no friends, not because there's nothing wrong with you, because there's nothing wrong with you. Okay? Or not because there's something wrong with you, okay? But the thing here is, it's because you have a mission, you have a purpose in your life, that it is just too grandiose, it's just too advanced for people who are small-minded and want to remain that way to understand and comprehend.
Pretty girls often isolate after they shine because it feels safer than being punished for being seen. Visibility can quietly turn connection into pressure. You can have a moment where you are fully yourself. You look good, you feel confident, you share a win, and then suddenly the energy shifts. Someone gets quiet. Someone makes a super sharp joke, and they pull back for reasons that you just can't name. And then you begin shrinking. You post less, you show up less, and suddenly silence just starts to feel like protection, like that's your safe space now. And that's why this pattern forms, because when you shine, when you're somebody who is successful or pretty or have a good aura, very feminine, very soft, people notice you. People will start to observe you more than they support you. And over time, your brain will learn a rule that being smaller means being safer than being fully seen. And after enough moments like this, connection can start to feel very risky for you, and your isolation can start to feel like the only thing that you can control. Don't confuse self-abandonment with safety, because you deserve friendships who can handle your joy without turning it into something about them. You should be able to have women in your life who celebrate you and make you feel like you belong and that you're a part of a community that loves you. If you have ever had to over-explain yourself for friendship or dim your light for connection or hide or play small or act like you didn't get that promotion, this is your sign that you are in the wrong circles. And if you have learned to isolate yourself, I'm here to tell you that you don't belong there. When you stop isolating to keep other people comfortable, everything will start to shift and your courage will return. Your circle will become a lot clearer and feel a lot lighter. And friendship will start to feel lighter too, because you're no longer guarding yourself and protecting yourself against someone who may be secretly envious. So if you can relate to any of this, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. And the Pretty Girl Survival Group Chat was made specifically for this reason. It is a women's only private, moderated, safe community built for women all around the globe to form genuine connection. There's a friendship building system within the chat that will walk you through the step-by-step process to slowly pace yourself into connecting with other beautiful women who want to know you beyond the surface. So if that is you, comment chat below this video and I will personally DM you a link to join completely for free. And if you want to stay a while, we can figure that out too. But let me know in the comments below, are you choosing to be alone or are you being forced into isolation? Are you craving genuine friendship? And where have you struggled the most? Let's talk about it and heal together in the comments. But as always, ladies, protect your pretty.
Amazing stuff. Make sure you guys engage with all the creators which are all tagged on the screen. But yes, let's talk about it. In 2026 and beyond, whenever you're seeing this video, friendship has definitely become a very limiting thing. And what I mean by that is, these days, in order to be in a friendship group, in order to maintain friendships, people, as the last creators were talking about, it's very easy to feel like you have to shrink yourself or fit in a box, especially with the widespread of groupthink mentality. It's like everybody has to have the same dress, the same hairstyle, the same makeup, the same nails. Everyone has to look the same. We have to all act the same. And I know for me, like, I've had to let go of so many friendships or even bonds that I feel like would last a lifetime because of just little silly things. Like, for example, if I decide to change a style, change my hair, all of a sudden people start acting weird or maybe be threatened by that change. Especially, let's say you're someone who takes your health seriously, you're working out, you're eating healthy, you're eating the salads, you're drinking your water, and then you find that the people around you may not be doing that. All of a sudden, they think you're better than them, or they just start excluding you, isolating you, leaving you out, talking about you. Just a lot of group politics. And I know, like, for instance, for me, when I've even tried to just reconnect with people from the past, it was just not a good idea. Definitely do not recommend, but a lot of people that you're going to find, especially when you're someone that's always growing, always leveling up, you're going to realize that a lot of people are actually fine where they are. And I think the best friendships are the ones that you can grow together, even if you're not going in the exact direction, but you're still growing. You still have core values that you resonate with. You still have that love, that support for one another. But these days, friendship is a very conditional thing. It's like you have to be friends. It's like, you can be my friend, but you can be my friend if you. And that's not, I mean, personally, not the type of friendship I would want to entertain. If you have to feel like you have to look less put together, you have to put in less effort, you have to dumb yourself down, you have to change who you are at your core just in order to have a friend, it is definitely not worth it. Like, I always encourage you to embrace solitude, because I think that's even when your best ideas, your best thoughts, your insights come, because you're not clouded by the judgments or the limitations of people who may be around you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's definitely a topic I resonate with. Make sure you guys comment down below your thoughts, your stories. Like, I'm here. I love interacting with you guys. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.